In an era where social media and instant communication dominate our lives, the spread of misinformation has become an unfortunate and pervasive reality. Celebrities and public figures, often the subject of intense scrutiny, can find themselves victims of false reports that quickly gain traction. Danielle Colby, known for her pivotal role on the popular History Channel show American Pickers, recently experienced this firsthand. On August 15, 2024, rumors of her death spread rapidly across various platforms, causing confusion and heartache among her fans and followers. In response, Danielle Colby took the time to address these rumors directly, offering both reassurance and a powerful message about the dangers of spreading false information. It all began with a single post on a little-known website, which falsely reported that Danielle Colby had passed away in a tragic accident. The unverified story quickly went viral, with social media users sharing it across Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and even TikTok. Within hours, the news reached mainstream media outlets, some of which hastily published articles echoing the claim without verifying its accuracy. Fans of American Pickers were understandably devastated. Danielle Colby, with her unmistakable style, warm personality, and deep knowledge of antiques, had become a beloved figure since joining the show in 2010. For many, the idea of her sudden death was not only heartbreaking but also deeply unsettling. Condolences poured in from around the world, with many expressing their sorrow and recounting fond memories of watching Danielle on television. The rumors also led to a wave of tributes online, with fans posting photos, videos, and personal stories about how Danielle had touched their lives. Hashtags like hashtag RIP Danielle Colby and hashtag Remembering Danielle began trending, further fueling the belief that the news was true. The situation quickly spiraled out of control, with even some of Danielle's close friends and colleagues left in the dark, unsure of what to believe. Amidst the chaos, Danielle Colby remained silent for several hours, allowing the situation to unfold. However, as the rumors continued to spread and the outpouring of grief grew, she decided it was time to address the matter directly. In a heartfelt and candid video posted on her official Instagram account, Danielle set the record straight, assuring her fans that she was very much alive. "Hello, everyone," she began, her voice steady but tinged with emotion. "I never thought I'd be making a video like this, but here we are. I want to start by saying thank you to everyone who reached out with concern, love, and support. I appreciate it more than words can express. But I need to clarify something very important. I'm not dead. I'm alive and well, and I want to put these rumors to rest once and for all." Danielle went on to explain that she had spent the day with her family, blissfully unaware of the storm brewing online. It wasn't until she started receiving frantic calls and messages from friends and colleagues that she realized something was amiss. "At first, I was confused," she said. "Then I was shocked, and honestly, a little scared. It's not every day you wake up to find out that the world thinks you're dead." Danielle's response video quickly went viral, garnering millions of views and thousands of comments within hours. Fans were relieved to see her alive and well, and many expressed their anger at the individuals and websites that had spread the false news. The incident highlighted the broader issue of how easily misinformation can be disseminated in the digital age, and the serious consequences it can have. In her video, Danielle also touched on the emotional toll the experience had taken on her and her loved ones. "It's one thing to be a public figure and deal with the ups and downs that come with that," she said. "But to have something like this happen, to have people thinking you're dead, it's a whole different level of stress and anxiety. My family was terrified. My friends were in a panic, and I was just trying to process it all." She also spoke about the potential harm such rumors could cause to others, particularly those who may be more vulnerable or less able to cope with the sudden influx of negative attention. "I'm a strong person," she said. "I've been through a lot in my life, and I can handle a lot. But not everyone is in that position. This kind of thing could really hurt someone or worse. We all need to be more careful about what we share and how we treat each other online." Despite the distressing nature of the situation, Danielle chose to end her video on a positive note, expressing her gratitude for the overwhelming support she received from her fans and the American Pickers community. "I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart," she said, her eyes welling up with tears. "The love and kindness you've shown me have been truly overwhelming. It means the world to me, and it reminds me of why I do what I do. You all are the reason I get up every day and go to work with a smile on my face." Danielle also took the opportunity to call for greater responsibility in the media and among social media users. She urged her followers to think critically before sharing information, particularly when it comes to sensitive topics like someone's health or well-being. "We live in a time where information travels faster than ever before," she said. "That's a powerful thing, but it's also a dangerous thing if we're not careful. We all have a responsibility to make sure that what we're sharing is true, and to consider the impact it might have on others." The role of media in spreading false information. The incident involving Danielle Colby is not an isolated case. Over the years, numerous celebrities and public figures have fallen victim to similar death hoaxes, often with devastating effects. The speed at which these rumors spread is often fueled by the media's hunger for sensational headlines and the public's insatiable appetite for gossip. In Danielle's case, the false report was initially published by a small, obscure website known for spreading sensationalist and often inaccurate news. However, it wasn't long before larger, more reputable outlets picked up the story, lending it an air of legitimacy. By the time the truth emerged, the damage had already been done, and the false news had reached millions of people around the world. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of responsible journalism and the need for media outlets to verify information before publishing it. In a world where clicks and views are often prioritized over accuracy and integrity, the line between fact and fiction can easily become blurred. For public figures like Danielle Colby, the consequences of this can be deeply personal and profoundly damaging. The human cost of false news. While the spread of false news may seem like a harmless or even amusing phenomenon to some, the reality is that it can have serious, far-reaching consequences. For Danielle Colby, the experience of being falsely declared dead was not only distressing but also a stark reminder of the darker side of fame. It exposed her to a wave of unwanted attention, caused unnecessary pain to her loved ones, and forced her to confront the fragile nature of her public persona. But beyond the personal impact, there is a broader societal cost to the spread of false news. In an age where misinformation can influence everything from elections to public health, the ability to discern truth from falsehood has never been more critical. The incident involving Danielle Colby is a microcosm of a much larger problem, one that affects not only individuals but also communities, institutions, and even entire nations. Danielle Colby's legacy and future. Despite the unsettling experience, Danielle Colby remains committed to her work and her fans. In the days following the incident, she returned to social media with her characteristic positivity, sharing updates about upcoming projects and expressing her excitement for the future. "This whole thing has been a wild ride," she said in a later post, "but I'm not going anywhere. I've got a lot more picking to do, and I'm looking forward to every minute of it." For her fans, Danielle's resilience in the face of adversity is just one more reason to admire her. Her ability to handle such a challenging situation with grace and humor speaks to the strength of her character and the depth of her connection with those who follow her journey. As she continues to navigate the ups and downs of life in the public eye, there is no doubt that Danielle Colby will remain a beloved and influential figure in the world of American Pickers and beyond. Conclusion. Lessons learned and moving forward. The false news of Danielle Colby's death was a stark reminder of the power and danger of misinformation in the digital age. While the incident caused unnecessary pain and confusion, it also provided an opportunity for reflection and growth. Danielle's candid response to the situation highlighted the importance of truth, responsibility, and compassion in our increasingly interconnected world. Internet rumors are like that one fly at a BBQ. Annoying, persistent, and totally unwanted. And recently, Danielle Colby, Everyone's favorite tattooed treasure hunter from American Pickers had to swat one down with style. Hughie Tragedi American Pickers star Danielle Colby is in shock. With heavy hearts, we announce the passing. Rip at Danielle Colby # American Pickers. The rumor spread. It all started when some internet trolls decided to spread the wild and completely false rumor that Danielle had passed away. Cue the dramatic music and sad monages, right? Not so fast. Danielle, being the fiery and fabulous queen that she is, took to Twitter to shut it down in the most her way possible. And fabulous queen that she is, took to Twitter to shut it down in the most her way possible. In a tweet that instantly reminded everyone why they love her, Danielle wrote, "I'm pretty sure I'm not fucking dead." Mick. Dropped. The tweet was short, sassy, and served with a side of "don't mess with me." It was the perfect response to those trying to cash in on some cheap clicks by spreading lies. Seriously, who even starts these rumors? Is there a secret society of bored internet dwellers with nothing better to do? Probably. Fans of the show American Pickers, where Danielle's been serving looks and sass since day one, quickly rallied around her. They were relieved to see that their favorite burlesque-loving, vintage treasure-finding star is very much alive and still calling out nonsense when she sees it. So in case there was any doubt, Danielle Colby is alive, well, and absolutely killing it. And if you ever come across one of those bogus death hoaxes, just remember, Danielle's probably tweeting something amazing and spoiler alert, she's still not dead.